Alright guys, welcome back with me with another YouTube video. Okay, so today I'll talking about 10 anime characters that look weak but are strong. So, make sure to stay tuned for that. If you do enjoy seeing this anime reviews and want to keep them coming, the best thing you can do is smash that like button, and if you haven't, be sure to subscribe, and this is crucial, hit that notification bell or you will miss future anime videos. It is a common knowledge that the strong will always prevail over the weak. Although, when it comes to strength, not everything is based solely on one's appearance. In anime, the last thing anyone should do is judge a person's power too hastily, on those terms. After all, there is a chance that somebody who initially appears to be a small fry may actually be an extremely powerful being. In that case, anyone that makes the mistake of looking down on them or making them mad had better watch out. Here are some of the most deceptively powerful anime characters around. Tony Chopper, One Piece. After the 2-year time skip, Chopper developed new transformations that he can access at will. Presently, Chopper only needs the Rumble Ball to access his most powerful transformation, Monster Point, for 3 minutes. Regardless of his size or appearance, there is no denying that Chopper is incredibly powerful. Charmy Pappitson, Black Clover. Considering that she mostly appears as a chibi version of herself, it is not surprising that people often underestimate Charmy Pappitson. Although mostly carefree and constantly stuffing her face, her attitude changes when her food or her comrades are threatened. From a lazy glutton, she becomes a fearsome mage with impressive magical power. With her cotton creation magic, Charmy can restrain her opponents, as well as create sheep cooks that produce mana-restoring dishes. For offensive purposes, she can summon a giant ram powerful enough to knock out her opponents in less than 3 blows. Recently, she developed an ability that allows her to devour her opponent's magical energy and make it her own. Killua Zoldyck, Hunter x Hunter. As a member of the Zoldyck family, Killua is a talented assassin with incredible potential. For most of his childhood, his family trained and tortured him with the intent of making him the ultimate assassin. As a result, despite his young age, his body is virtually superhuman. Before he learned Nen, Killua was able to move fast enough to create after images, lift at least 16 tons, sharpen his nails into claws, as well as rip a man's heart from his chest. Since mastering Nen, Killua's physical powers have increased. He also learned to transmute his aura into electricity. With the power of his Godspeed ability, he is one of the fastest characters in Hunter x Hunter. Kanna Kamui, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. While Kanna Kamui seems like a cute little girl, her true form is that of a dragon. While her personality is like that of a child, Kanna's physical abilities far exceed anything you might imagine. Even in human form, Kanna possesses superhuman strength and agility, allowing her to move faster than the human eye or jump high enough to touch the clouds. She can also discharge electricity in the form of a concentrated beam. When low on power, she can recharge her energy by plugging her tail into an outlet. Rimuru Tempest, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Following his death, Satoru Mikami is reincarnated into a new world as a slime named Rimuru Tempest. However, unlike the average slime, he possesses a unique set of skills. With the power of gluttony, he can consume organic and inorganic materials, and store them inside himself, as well as replicate the appearance of living beings he's absorbed. He then analyzes their properties and skills and absorbs them, increasing his own power in the process. Thanks to Great Sage, he can store and learn information on almost every type of magic at an accelerated rate. With his powers, Rimuru evolved into a demon slime and became the ruler of the Jura Tempest Federation. Shigeo Kageyama, Mob Psycho 100. Although he looks like your average middle school student, Shigeo Kageyama, also known as Mob, is actually a powerful esper. However, while powerful, his kind-hearted personality leads him to seal away most of his power. Under certain situations where his emotions are pushed to the maximum, Mob's restraints over his powers disappear. When fully unleashed, Mob can use his powers to fly at superhuman speeds, lift entire buildings out of the ground, as well as absorb the energy of other espers. He can also achieve a state of percent, where his powers manifest as a subconscious entity. In this state, Mob's already destructive powers become even stronger. Escanor, the 7 Deadly Sins. Known as the Lion Sin of Pride, Escanor is one of the strongest members of the legendary knights known as the 7 Deadly Sins. At night, Escanor appears as a weak, yet compassionate, bartender. During the day, he turns into a taller and more muscular version of himself, overflowing with the power of a literal sun. In this state, Escanor's strength far exceeds the power of one of the 10 commandments. At high noon, his powers reach their peak and he becomes the One, making him practically invincible. Even Meliodas, using the full power of his assault mode, is unable to defeat Escanor. Krebskulm, how not to summon a demon lord? When you think of a demon lord, you'd probably imagine something along the lines of a monstrous and all-powerful evil being intent on mass destruction. However, Krebskulm is the exact opposite of that. Despite being a demon lord, she appears in the form of a little girl and is more interested in satisfying her sweet tooth than inflicting destruction upon other races. However, if the people she cares for are in danger, she will awaken into her true form. In this state, she possesses unlimited magic power and can bypass any defense. Even Diablo's defensive spells are useless against her overwhelming strength. Saitama, One Punch Man. Saitama is the main protagonist of the series and the titular One Punch Man and the most powerful being to exist in the series. Saitama faces a self-imposed existential crisis, as he is now too powerful to gain any thrill from battle. Saitama is the titular One Punch Man and the strongest, fastest and most durable character in the series. So far, no enemy has been able to injure him in any way, and almost no enemy has been able to survive a single earnest punch from him. A few enemies have survived punches from him, such as any human he has struck, whom he restrains himself against, and Boros, whom Saitama empathized with and held back against so as to give himself and Boros a satisfying and stimulating fight. Grand Zeno, Dragon Ball Super. Dragon Ball Super introduces some of the most powerful characters in all of anime. However, it also reveals the identity of the most powerful being in the entire multiverse, Grand Zeno. Appearance-wise, Zeno is an adorable-looking alien about the size of a small child, with a mindset to match. However, according to both Beerus and the Supreme Kai, even though he is not a fighter, it is impossible to defeat Zeno. With a single thought, Zeno has the power to completely erase an entire universe. Essentially, Zeno is so powerful, he makes the Infinity Gauntlet look like a child's toy by comparison.